And three varieties where it is coming to high power. This is the antibiotics nature now. But sometimes high power antibiotic not working. I have seen the low power antibiotic working, but high power antibiotic not working. That is depending upon the body's condition and system.
Right, because you need energy. For an antibiotic to work, you need to have some capacity in the body.
Yes, that type of body capacity. If not with you, then that's not will work antibiotic. I have seen it. It's my experience. I used penetrite. Penetrite is bad for me, but when it is higher combination,
High
potency combination penetrite, but that's bad for me. And I use 400, low potency, but that's working me nicely that time. Now I'm very conscious, but what shall I do? Sometimes I'm taking for teeth only. It is no other way without antibiotic teeth. Then anyway necessary to make their others cancer will form.
He has some pain, he said, here.
They are always need money. I'm spending money for them, but they are not taking proper care. And bull always give affection. Indian bull, you will see.
Yeah.
They always give affection. They are very nice. And this bull always with
Red nostrils.
yes. And that giving, and he is very angry. And always swaying the stupid. That is very dangerous. Also, nature of the bull, it is true. We have saffron cloth. Saffron cloth, he cannot tolerate. One said, I forgot it, but now I remember it.
That's
It
right.
is true. They cannot tolerate saffron
red
cloth.
cloth and
Huh?
like the red cloth they use.
Red cloth.
Yes.
And looking saffron cloth, they will hate. Why you wear saffron cloth? Your mind is not clean. Huh? कर्मेन्द्रियादि संयम जो आस्ते मनुष्याचरण विमूढ़ात्मा मिथ्याचार
You are Mithachar, and
You
now
are मिथ्याचार.
and I'm going to hit you.
You know, bull is the symbol of religion, virtue, symbol of virtue.
Deeper moral to the story.
Yes.
Bull is the symbol of virtue. And when he is saying, Govinda Maharaj is not good man, and
No. If it is true, if I will go near the bull, he will break me into this many pieces. Like this.
very bad nature. But I think they make bad nature.
They made him that way. It's true.
And he's pure Western.
He is pure Western.
Pure Western.
Pure
That
Western.
is his mother is Jersey, father is Jersey.
With passport.
With a passport.
With a passport.
The Jersey bulls are angry.
Oh, yes. You have
Very
to go into the field.
You can hear him all the time.
If you see
I won't
any
know.
bulls in England, you don't go into the field. Anywhere, you don't go into the field. If there is a bull there, you don't go in.
it, definitely try.
You don't even need to be in red. They go.
Actually, red not making bulls so angry, I don't think. Any movement. They say because they're using red in bullfight, but they say it is not the red that makes the bull angry. It is the movement. Any movement. He is only following movement. He cannot see so much the color. But whatever is moving, that he is going. Then they are wearing red, but they are moving that red. And then he is seeing some movement, and he's going after that movement.
It's a few words from a bull psychologist.
I read something.
They have one contest in the West, and they go in the ring with bulls twice as big as that, with horns, and they jump over them, and they try to ride them and different things, jumped and
Oh, that's there.
yeah, no, it's not very bolts right now. It's not one of these bad.
Anujanga, Jasti Manasasara, Indriyartha Vimudhat, Mitrachar Shamut.
Then,
And goal is the symbol, no? Symbol of religion. Symbol of religion or virtue.
religion, dharma. Bull is symbol of dharma, religion. Or
But religion,
they're saying
different religion.
dharma.
And virtue, what is the virtue?
Good quality. Good virtue, good quality.
Bull is symbol of dharma.
Dharma means religion.
Sometimes saying they are saying religion, sometimes, and sometimes they're saying duty, or sometimes saying different ways. Sarvadharmam parityaja. Then that duty, give up all other varieties of duty.
Are you ready? Huh? Jai Guru Maharaj. Purana. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sharira Dhari Kripam Dirja Stamam Prapadde. Come here.
Replying Sanskrit. Names replying Sanskrit.
Oh, unbelievable.
I know, I heard.
What?
মানে কোন রকমে আমাদের ভাঙা নৌকাটাকে নিয়ে আমরা পার হতে যাচ্ছি, মাস্ট বি কেয়ারফুল ফর দ্যাট।
Now I always have a chain for the bags.
Over
and
the
chain.
bags.
Well,
I'm going to say she always chains the bags. We always chain the bags.
On the
Now
train.
put a chain on the train. Chain
train.
the bag on the train. Locking. Chain.
I've woken up, they've been down with the bags, you know.
Really?
Yeah. Last year when we were on the train.
Now you will
What
go
you do?
from here to
Shout.
On the train,
No,
because I know where she's
Jump.
going, and then I'll go to Dum Dum,
huh?
You have to
have lunch
keep
at Dum
holding
Dum.
it?
No, just, you know, see if sort
But
of
you
down
are
there.
going for purchasing
I've
something.
got to get a musical instrument.
Huh?
I've got to buy a musical instrument.
But
Someone,
I'm very
Shanae.
careful now. Because, you know,
But you must be careful. Do not.
Yeah. Well, I'm not taking my bags, and Auntie Krishna's going to take all my
No,
bags.
that's I am not telling. I am telling time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your time
I mean, the chain
is very short. That is within 12 o'clock you must be in.
because it's no good.
airport.
It's not worth it.
But you are
But
getting time only
once from
outside one.
the locks.
And Calcutta situation, you know,
Yes.
maybe sometimes traffic jam. You think.
And besides, how will you buy a Shania if you don't know what is a good shape?
I do not know English. And all my friend is Western friend.
Oh, now your English is completely different than 5 years before.
Yes. Now, going by the mercy of the devotee, I am always talking with the devotee, then I am getting some capacity to take it. I am getting some
Expertise.
Ability.
I am capable to speak. Actually, I know what, but what immediate not coming to me. But what is proper, I know that proper. If you say some word, I not agree with you. When proper word will come, then I agree with you. But I heard from Kumar many words that time I do not know meanings. Only yeah. And now I can realize which will be applicable. That I can realize.
Oh, now I remember on Also on Dharma, they're not saying religion, they are saying religiosity.
Religiosity.
Yeah, that word they are using. Instead of religion, religiosity. Religion means maybe some mundane religion, but religiosity means a quality of
Ananda Krishna going,
religion.
give little hot water to Ananda Krishna.
This, they're making for
He is feeling cold. He told
Very cool.
that
Right there, translating Dharma is religiosity, right?
religiosity.
Not because religion can be mundane religion, but religiosity, equality, like maybe
How many name of religion? Religion, virtue. What is virtue?
virtue is not religion.
Virtue, what is virtue?
Virtue means good qualities. Virtue means good qualities. He is very virtuous, means he has many good qualities, but it doesn't mean he's religious.
Oh. That means virtue means the
Virtue means like
water's virtue is liquid and going down always. That is virtue of water.
oh, no, that is not. Virtue means like he is generous, he is kind, he is merciful. That is virtue, virtuous or virtuous. But the quality of water that is nature, maybe, but nature.
আমি কর্ম করে দিলাম বেশি কর্ম করে দিলাম একমাত্র উড়িয়ারাই করে হ্যাঁ And যত উড়িয়া কবি বড় বড় কবি আছে ধন্যবাদ মহারাজ কেমন আছেন আপনার শ্রীরঙ্গের কুশল তো
ওইখান থেকে ব্যাক করছে না আসুন এদিকে
লোকজন বসে আছে আমি যত উড়িষ্যায় কবি দেখেছি সব কবিরা তারা গজপতির নামটা যাহাই করে তাদের কবিতার মধ্যে ঢুকিয়ে দেয় এখানে তো দেখা যাচ্ছে গজপতির অনুকম্পা সম্পদা যস্য সদ্য সমজনী নিরবদ্ধ সান্দ্রমানন্দ জিচ্ছন্নিবধূত মমতা শ্রী কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য রূপে মতিরতি মধুরিমণা দীপ্যমানে মিরাট দীপ্যমানে মুরারু এই থেকে মনে হয় যে উনি উড়িষ্যার জন্ম নিয়েছিলেন
গজপতি
গজপতি হচ্ছে গিয়ে উড়িষ্যার রাজা
টাইটেল
উড়িষ্যার রাজার হচ্ছে গজপতি টাইটেল হচ্ছে গজপতি আর উড়িষ্যার রাজা হচ্ছে গিয়ে নাম্বার 1 সার্ভেন্ট অফ জগন্নাথ নাম্বার 1 ফার্স্ট সার্ভেন্ট আর দ্য ফার্স্ট সার্ভেন্ট অলওয়েজ ওয়ার্শিপেবল যেমন আমরা রাধা কৃষ্ণের উপাসনা করি রাধা রানীকে ফার্স্ট সার্ভেন্ট হিসেবে অফ কৃষ্ণ সেরকম গজপতি হচ্ছে ওখানকার জগন্নাথের প্রথম সেবক 1 নম্বর সেবক ও সব কিছু করতে পারে ওর সে রাইট আছে গজপতি গিয়ে তার গভর্নমেন্ট একবার ওই 2 লক্ষ টাকা বাঁচাবার জন্যে বলে গজপতিকে এসে ঝাড় দেওয়ার কি দরকার আছে যে কেউ সোনার যে ঝাঁটা দিয়ে ঝাড় দিয়ে দিলেই তো হয় বলে গজপতিকে ডাকে নিয়ে ও যায় উনি ওকে ডাকতে গেলে সেরকম ভাবে তো সম্মান দিয়ে ডাকতে হবে সেইভাবে তো ইয়ে করতে হবে 2 লক্ষ টাকা ওকে দিতে হবে তবে ও আসবে সেই নন্দিনী সৎপতি ছিল সে সেটাকে বন্ধ করার চেষ্টা করেছিল গজপতি না আসাতে সমস্ত পান্ডারা বললে গজপতি না এলে আমাদের রথ চলবে না গজপতি এসে ঝাড় দেবে তবে রথ চলবে আর শেষ পর্যন্ত ছ্যা করে লাজের মাথা খেয়ে শেষকালে আবার সেই গজপতিকে সে আহ্বান করে নিয়ে আসতো ওই একটা জায়গা আছে দেখতে ওর লোক প্রবৃত্তির দৃশ্যতে point of to the point translation of the sloka, that is called tika. To the point translation. And bhashya, there is to the point translation with commentary. And there, in bhashya, there is some freedom. Tikas have freedom, but with the grammar and with the as it is translation. That is called tika. As it is translation, there you can show grammar, and through grammar you can make many meanings. That is the idea. That is called tika. And bhashya, there you can give your conception through this, through that sloka. Commentary, no? It is commentary. What is purport and what is commentary?
Purport means the inner meaning.
Huh?
Purport is the inner meaning, or commentary is discussion on the verse, maybe.
Discussion and giving siddhanta. That is called bhashya. Bhashya more wide and more discussion inside of bhashya. And tika not so wide, but to the point, word by word meanings, and there are some commentary.
Some elaboration in Bhashya. Elaboration.
Elaboration, yes. Bhashya, there is some elaboration. And Bhashya, there is more freedom. But under control of that thesis, within that thesis, you can explain more and more. That is called bhashya. Not always going to the point, not always following to the point of that word. But meanings of the word telling, and they are meanings of the word taking, and they are explaining with the more and more elaborated way.
This the fighters, they eat the meat, right? Deer meat and things like that. But in our conception, meat eating is forbidden. How do we explain this to general public? Oh,
Alright? How to explain it to general public? Explain what? Yeah, Pandavas and soldiers, they are meat eating. In Mahabharata, you can see it.
How to explain it to the general public?
Bhimsen, he took that meat and wine. How to explain it? And our rules and regulation or directives, which we shall adjust with that. This is question of practical problem.
Well, do these was considered a Vaishnava? Be a Vaishnava?
Himshan, what we can see in Brihad Bhagavatam also, their Bhimsen is the highest Vaishnava of Pancha Pandava. Bhimsen is the highest devotee. My Bhimsen's position is higher of other Pandavas.
My explanation or my way of looking, you can also say Garuda. Garuda is also Vaishnava, but due to his situation, he is also mediator. He's also he's mediator. He's Vaishnava. But then you can say, oh, Pandavas, they're not Garuda, not appearing as human beings. Garuda appearing as bird. Then Pandavas, they're human beings. But my understanding is like this: that our general preaching, we are preaching Vaishnavism to the people and asking them to come and follow the principles. And that is general directive for the general mass of persons. And that is the principle of sadhana. That is the principle of practice. But the Pandavas, they are not in that stage of practicing devotees. They are within the society, and they are living as Kshatriyas. And not only living as Kshatriyas, they're in particular situation also. Although you can say Bhimsena, I don't know, it's due to exile, or it's due to what? That he is eating meat. But my consideration is that this, to eat meat or not to eat meat, that is not an essential part of Vaishnavism. That is a recommended practice. But I have seen in the preaching that the devotees are giving much emphasis that, give up meat eating and become vegetarian. But the Mayavadis also are vegetarian. And Buddhists, some Buddhists is vegetarian. Mayavadi is vegetarian. So one who will take up the practice of a devotee, he will give up meat eating. But the idea of giving up meat eating is not mean that he is a devotee. It is only one practice of the devotee. And for the Kshatriyas, there are other practices. Then in Ramananda Rai's conversation with Mahaprabhu rejected Varnashram Dharma. He says, that is external. We're not interested in that external. We are interested, he says, that then for Jnanashunya Bhakti, we must come to the Acharya, who is really sadhu, and we must take from him direction. And if he is giving that direction, then it is beneficial for us to follow all the principles under his direction. And one of those principles is no meat eating. But
there is vital point is there, Maharaj. Yeah, that was Dapur Jew. That was not Kali Jew. When Parikshit Maharaj to Kali, you stay in this 5 place. Before Kali not was there. And they are following Varnashram Dharma. And that Jew age was Dapur Jew. And who is following Varnashram Dharma, in the Dapur Jew, they are agreeable. Meat was agreeable to eat, but Brita Manso, not they will take ordinary meat. They must, Kshatriyas, they will be a hunter and hunting in the jungle,
Wild animals.
and they are eating the deer meat. It was ruling in Veda and also Sriti in the for the Dapur Yuga. And that time Kali not entered into the meat. When the story come out, that time Krishna left this world and Kali Yuga come. And in the age of Kali, there no other practitioner will be so much fruitful. If you practice religion in the Kali Yuga, you only can do that if perfectly you only can do that 25%. That is the position of Kali Yuga. But other yugas, there is religion more wide and religion following the Varnashram. And in the Kali Yuga, you cannot follow properly Varnashram. It is impossible. That is, the Kali took already 75% broken religion, and he have got only 25% religion, Kali Yuga. And that's also he is trying to break. This is history. And what's name? When Parikshit Maharaj have seen the Kali, he is trying to break the leg of religion. One leg only religion standing, and he is trying to break. Then Parikshit Maharaj chastised Kali. Who are you? You are doing this wrong. He said, Maharaj, I am Kali. And now you come for me. Age come for me. And I am taking position. And it is necessary to break the religion. That is my duty. And Kali Yuga here not will be religion finally. And that is I am trying to break. Then Parikshit said, no, you cannot do that. That is, I am here present. And I shall fight with you if necessary, and I shall kill him. And Kali was very afraid that his Parikshit Maharaj protected by Krishna, and nobody can kill that way to Parikshit Maharaj, and nobody can fight with Parikshit. And he knows that. Then he took surrendered to Parikshit Maharaj, full surrender. Then he asked, give me some place where I shall stay. This is history. And that time also not was the religion not was attacked by Kali. And when Parikshit Maharaj given that fourth place, from that day, who will be attached with that nature, he will be faulty. This is, yes.
Where was Kali before then, Maharaj?
Before Kali, there was religion Varnashram. But when Kali come, Varnashram, he broke Varnashram fast. That is, he is trying to break the leg of that bull.
Yes.
One leg was there. One leg means 25%.
Yeah, they say his 4 legs are
Already 3 legs broken.
austerity, cleanliness, truthfulness, and mercy. His 4 legs. And 3 legs, that is austerity and mercy and cleanliness was already broken, and truthfulness, only leg remaining. And a little bit of truthfulness. Now that truthfulness is going. Lying, all the time lying on television.
Then in the time of Parikshit Maharaj, that time Kali cannot do so much wrong. Only he have got that 5 place. Dutak Panustriya Shuna Jatunutam. That 5 place. And who is attached with that 5 place? Kali attacking him and not attacking to others. But after Parikshit Maharaj, whole universe Kali conquer. Universe? All
Yes.
Kali conquer. And here, that is specially shown by Parikshit Maharaj through this story, that place, Kali must stay in that place. And who is practitioners of Krishna consciousness, he must avoid the influence of Kali. That is the main point. And for that, devotee who wants to be devotee or devotee, both, they will avoid that five place. But where is Dutam, where is Pani, where is Triya, and where is Suna, and where is Jasmine. All will avoid who is practitioner.
I have also seen many times devotees, they're hammering on this principle. You must give up meat eating, you must give up meat eating, you must give up meat eating. But I do not consider that that is effective preaching. That is, the general people is eating meat. And a higher principle, they will give up eating meat if they become attracted to Krishna consciousness. But to hammer that they will give up meat eating is nothing. If they give up meat eating, it means nothing if they not come to Mahaprabhu's mercy. And I'm thinking, for instance, if we look in North India, we see there are some people in North India, they're not eating meat, they are very sattvic.
But they are all Mayavad.
Or they are maybe this sampradaya, that sampradaya, but they are not.
Shaiva Sampradaya.
They are not.
Mayavadi Sampradaya.
Yeah, and they're, or maybe some worshiping in their house. They may be worshiping Sitaram, but in their own way, not correct way, just some family religion. But in Bengal, if we go anywhere, we see everybody eating fish. But still, Mahaprabhu, he appeared in Bengal, and if sometime who is even eating fish, he may be meat eater, but with a little bit of preaching, he's accepting Mahaprabhu in his heart, and he's giving up that fish eating and becoming real Vaishnava. Then I think that meat eating is not the main point. The main point is who will feel within the necessity to come to the feet of Sri Guru and Mahaprabhu. That is necessity. And I think this always hammering on meat eating is not an essential part of preaching. That is my feeling. They're smashing.
True. There, if not there is breathing, what shall I do with nose? If there is no breathing, what shall I do with nose? Then breathing is necessary, and breathing is the life. And that is Krishna consciousness. And who will come in Krishna consciousness, automatically his mentality will go. Not to meditate, not to do this, not to do that. You follow this. And where not was Krishna consciousness anyway, there Swami Maharaj went for preaching. They are only mundane wealth and mundane activities. They are running with Christianism or some Mohammedanism. But not there was Krishna consciousness. And when he wants to establish that Krishna consciousness, he first feel it is necessary to make them correct. First, their lifestyle necessary to change in favor of practicing Krishna consciousness. And for that, Swami Maharaj is given much importance with that four principles. But actually it is true, if there is no breathing, then what you shall do with your nose? Necessary to practice Krishna consciousness, and if you will try to do that, first necessary to be qualified this way, the humility, tolerant, and giving honor to others. Then automatically it will come to you. You not will meet it, not do illegal anything, and but Then fourth,
Intoxication.
not to take intoxication and
Illicit
not
sex.
to go gambling way. That is always you are throwing your future to gambler. It is not good. What with your energy you will get, you take to you make yourself to satisfy with that. That way, easily what you will get, you take that with your energy and try to practice Krishna consciousness in the truthful way. And for that, Swami Maharaj has given so much importance there. That is, we have seen there is no Krishna consciousness in this world. And if we want to establish that, first necessary to give their pressure. This way you make yourself and you will get quick result.
Stop the sinful activity.
Sinful activity, and you stop your sinful activity as possible. And also it is no doubt a healthy thing is that vegetarian. All the vegetarian, they are getting much long life. All the vegetarians you can see. If you say the elephant is very strong body and strong
Resistant.
Huh?
Resistant.
But he is not eating meat. And monkeys, you have seen from when they are going, running each other, chastising, they have nothing, obstacles, I have seen. From there to jumping, temple to here to Sankarajita's house, jumping and crossing over, not falling down under. But they are all vegetarian. And vegetarian, if we say the vegetable cannot give strength to us, it is not true. And all vegetarian is very fast runner, also deer, fast runner than tiger. All the vegetarian and that dinosaurs, no? What? Rhinos, they are also vegetarian. The vegetable can give strength, no doubt. And if we give some reason, the meat are getting too much strength, it is not true. But meat and wine both work together and immediate giving some energy, producing some energy. That energy not staying forever in his body. Then for the military, it was agreed, even in India, military, they are allowed to supply 2 peg of wine and meat. It is allowed in Indian military. By the government, they are supplying that for military. And why? Now, immediate they are getting energy, some and can fight, and forgetting their sense. Sense also choked. Only one way they will run, fight and kill or die. For the militant power, this is time being, it is good. But we are not seeing that way our general life, then it is not necessary for everybody. Another way, when they are Kshatriya, they have other yugas, I am telling, in Tapar Yuga or Sattva Yuga or Treta Yuga. When fighting is coming to them, and Kshatriya only fighting, who Brahmin, he not fighting. He is teaching, fighting, but he is not himself fighting. It's coming Dapar Yuga.
Dronacharya, he fought.
It's coming Dapar Yuga and he is not honored as a Brahmin, good Brahmin. Even Parashurama not honored as a good Brahmin. Brahmins have a special honor. And who is fighting like Kshatriya, he have not that special honor. Anyway, Vishwadev have got much honor than Dronacharya. He is Kshatriya and he is following his Kshatriya spirit, or much honor than Dronacharya.
Yeah.
That
Many times in Mahabharata, Dronacharya was heavily abused. Oh, you have abandoned the life of
Yes,
a Brahmin and
Brahman.
you are a very much degraded person.
yes, heavily abused by them. Then, whose religion? What is whose religion? If he will follow that, that is Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, his duty, that is agreed by the Vedic knowledge. No. I'm clear in English. Huh? But after conquering the Kali, the fourth place is located. Here must live in Kali. And who wants to practice Krishna consciousness, he first will think that it's necessary to avoid. Otherwise, I shall be under the Kali and I cannot believe Krishna consciousness. Then they are avoiding like pox, small pox, like tuberculosis. Who have tuberculosis, we are avoiding. That is, he have tuberculosis and it is infectious. Smallpox, it is infectious. Yellow fever, it is infectious. Then we are keeping ourselves far from that body. And where is living Kali, devotee also avoiding that place. And meditating giving us much strength, it is not true. We can get much strength only fruit and the
Grains.
no, fruits and milk. Fruits and milk. Only milk can give long life. And only fruit can give you long life. And grains also. The grains is third category. Grains necessary for fulfilling your stomach.
What is first? First is milk.
Milk. Milk preparation. Milk and milk preparation. When you are fasting, I have some experience. In my pointe time,
Brahman initiation.
Brahman initiation, my previous life, that day I not took anything all day. And after Brahmin initiation, they given me one banana and little ghee. First given me for eating. And I asked, why you are giving me this? Yeah, one banana, this mashed banana with ghee and given me for eating. First. After fasting. Then they said it is necessary for health. And this will give you quick some strength, energy. And also smooth. Make what is dried now. Your
Line the stomach.
yes, lubricate. It will lubricate and give strength to your body. I remember that is, I asked, why you are giving banana and ghee? They will give some chana, cards, many things. But why banana and ghee? Then immediate come in my mind, why is this? And they gave me that answer. And I am very satisfied to hear that. That is, still I can remember that. then vegetarian will get much Shaktagu. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, there Krishna given some food stuffs, some
Three categories.
three categories, Sattva, Rajas, Tamagun. And Brahmin is taking Satti, Kshatriya taking Rajasic, and Shudra and Vaishya taking Tamas.
The general practice, many devotees, they
Sattvagun helping. Sattvagun is not final, but it is helping to the practitioners for practicing life. And where Sattvagun will increase, we are taking that type of food, that type of association, that type of environment. Only this is, it is helping. But if you are not a practitioner, then no will help you. Shaktaraj. Yes, Kali not was influenced, but Kalis have some own room, no doubt.
But not those four places.
No, he not was in king. That time he was
Sutra.
he was living somewhere.
Now he's the king.
it is his age. Before it was not his age.
He was in Maharaj.
But his existence, Prabhu asking that,
Yeah, where he
existing somewhere. Yes, somewhere existing.
But it's a lower, like a sutra.
Will Kali Yuga simultaneously affect all the planes, like earthly plane, demigod plane, only earthly plane,
No, all the place.
all the planes?
Svarga also.
Swarga, yes. They are also influence of Kali.
Talked about.
That is Brahmanda. It is under control of Kali. Everywhere, but influence not really.
Less strong.
Yeah, we thought that because his influence was there. Otherwise, why Brahma is looking at the sheep?
Joking.
Yes.
But that is finest way. There is some connection with Kali. Finest. But not raw like this material world. Metal world is three world, no? How many words?
Sometimes 3, sometimes 14.
The three, mental world and physical world and
Mental world, physical world, and
intelligence world.
subtle mental world, physical world, and spiritual.
Spiritual.
Yes.
That three. Spiritual. Mental and physical first, then mental, then spiritual. But all within this Brahman.
What do they mean?
But above that spiritual world, mental world, and here, that is Nirkul position. And that is the devotional world.
What's the spiritual world within the Brahman?
No,
Yes, spiritual world within this Brahman.
No, but you're saying 3 loka.
Triloko. Sargamata. That is called Triloko.
Within, we are always hearing different. We're always hearing higher, lower, and middle. Higher is Svarga. Middle is
Mata, Dandava. Pata is down.
So then it is hellish. Middle world maybe earthly plane, and then heaven or like that. You're saying spiritual. You're saying material. Material. What you would say then?
Mental and spiritual.
No, material, mental, and celestial. You can say.
Celestial.
Celestial means like Sparga.
Them is-
Heavenly.
So let's
Instead of spiritual. Because spiritual we are thinking Nirgu. And celestial means everything very nice, everything is very like paradise, and you know, nice trees, nice fruits, nice flowers, nice everything very beautiful. All the people are beautiful, the life is very long, that is celestial.
Yeah, not spirit.
Like heaven.
Heaven. Indra.
Heaven,
What is spiritual?
spiritual, you that you're
Vaikuntha.
Vaikunta. Vaikunta platform.
Vaikuntha is Nirkumar.
yeah.
Yes.
Spiritual
Above the Sattaraja Tama. That is called Vaikuntha.
yeah, spiritual is miracle. You can say one sense.
One sense, no doubt, spiritual world, word is very wide.
Yeah.
One sense it is Sagun, one sense is Nirgun. And it's Sagun, that's also spiritual.
Yes.
That's I'm telling you. Sagun by with quality.
But not material.
But not material qualities, those are
They are also that type of some ghost, maybe very angry mood, some ghost maybe very sober.
ghosts. Ghost. Yeah, but that's not in Vaikuntha, there's no ghost.
No, that's a mental world.
No, mental world.
Very angry ghost.
But that is not
That's Sattaraja Tamagun.
yeah.
That's where is play Sattaraja Tamagun. They are threefold
Yeah.
where you can see the material, physical, and physical, mental, and spiritual. Can you say? I think so. Spiritual, above spiritual, that is Nirkum. That's also Straiguna Vishaya Veda. Nistraiguno Bhavantu. It is in Bhagavad Gita, is it not? Straiguno Vishaya Veda. But told in the Vedas, that is spiritual. Or not?
That is not so much what we are calling spiritual. This
What you will tell? In the Vedas, what is living in the Vedas, what you will tell that? That is spiritual practicing process. And we can say it is in the Vedas.
and why no I know because in Bhagavad is saying Dharma Prochita Kaitavotra Paramonia Matsaranam Satam. Then if it is Kaitava, then why is this and we are saying that Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, that is Vedas, and that is Kaitava. Then that is not spiritual.
I do not know English, but as in spiritual word, how it will be applicable, I cannot say. But it is my thinking. The spiritual world also Sagun world. They are also Sagun with quality.
in the
The
books, in the
In general,
in
like sort of
The books on Srila Prabhupada, the
devotees,
spiritual world.
our understanding in the
Like
West,
that,
it's
yes.
always been Nirgun, like
but that's not
Brahman,
what they
spirit,
understand
Brahman
by the
above.
normal population.
But in New Age, in regular, they are calling spirit ghosts or spirits. They're
Yes.
saying mental. They are mental or
Subtle,
spiritual.
very
Yeah,
subtle spirit.
subtle body and physical body.
and mental body.
Mental part.
Subtle
Subtle
body.
is mental.
Yes.
Yes.
Subtle is mental.
Mental.
Then,
Spiritual.
then above mental, there will be spiritual.
Yes.
And spirit. Spirit means Atma.
Atma, yeah.
And spiritual,
But Atma is everything.
no, religion of Atma, that is spiritual. He wants to say like that. It is covered by mental body and physical body. And when it is released from mental, physical, spiritual, I my general thinking it is coming up to Brahmaloka. Abrahma Bhunaloka Punaravartinorjuna. Mahapetta to Kontraya Punarjanmanoka. And Brahmalok is spiritual world or mental world? That is question. If it is that subtle mental world, then spiritual may be Atma.
Which Brahmalok you mean?
I am meaning Bhubhava Samahajana Tapasattalo. Sattalok is Brahma.
Okay.
Brahma. This is Bhula. Bhula, that is subtle body living there. Satlok, they are subtle. Shukkati Shukka, it is going a finest way. Sha, Maha, Jana, Tapa, Satlok, that is Brahma. Brahma living there in Satlok. And that 14 world living within one universe. Brahma.
You can say spiritual, but if you will look more closely, you will not say spiritual. I mean, you can, in general talking, you can say
I am telling that. General talking, it is, some way it is spiritual. But above that position, that is service world, transcendental service world. And that is Nirkut.
Above Sattva.
Above Sattva,
What's the next one above Sattva?
Viraja,
Brahmachari.
Yeah.
then Brahmaloka.
And then Brahma.
Brahmaloka, then Vaikuntha.
Brahmaloka.
Brahmaloka means the effulgence of Vaikuntha. That Brahmaloka. And inside there is Vaikuntha Loka. There are many incarnation avatars, etc., many things. And within that universe, there is a higher level living Goloka. But it is inconceivable this way. That is called Achinta, this word. It's inconceivable. Which way you can say within this infinite, another infinite living. It is not possible. It is infinite. If it is infinite, then inside of the infinite, many infinite living. And that is which way it is possible? Only within consciousness it is possible. That is the whole thing depending, whole thing living within consciousness.
How in the, maybe this is not a good question, but how is it in the higher realms that they have knowledge of the lower realms if there is no existence of those gunas within the higher realm? For instance, in Goloka, maybe they saying this hearing sound of Krishna's flute is like a ghost has come into my heart and taken, and I am haunted by that sound. They're giving an example of maybe ghost, but there is no ghost in Goloka. Then how they are expressing knowledge of the guna world.
That is consciousness. It is clear consciousness. There can stay everything only not that. All living good form. Not that. I am happy to give that example. Always I am giving that. Who is eating the apple is happy, and apple also is very happy. If you consider it, then you can understand. Who is eating the apple, he is happy, eating very nicely one apple. And apple will be happy. Apple is very happy. He is eating me. This is example I am giving many times. I give. That is, it is very good example for me. I can feel it. The apple also very happy. That is, he is eating me. And both are laughing. He is eating and he is This is cancer. What? And there is also fear. There is also many things. But that is very Shuddha, Parishuddha avastha. Yeah. Fear also there. They are also purified. Huh? In a purified. Not only purified, that it is existent, but very Satchidananda. Sajatra Kirabhi Surabhi Bhasti Smaha. In Brahma Samhita, they are very nicely expressed. The situation of that Krishna Shetadeepa. In Krishna and Brahma Samhita. Very nice. You will feel.
Also with an introduction by Guru Maharaj from Kalyana Kalpataru, where he speaks about the whole name. And we would also like to have a passage from you, no? Where you can, for the introduction. Do you think it's okay?
Oh, introduction of Paul Harinam Chintamani. Who translate? Who translate?
We translated it into German.
Who from Bengali?
No, from English.
Who translated it from into English?
This is ISKCON publication.
Yeah, ISKCON publication.
Not Kushagrata.
We have it here. I have to look at it.
Maybe Banu does.
Banudas, yes.
What do you think?
It's okay.
It's okay? Or?
I don't know. He knows about that in Sagar Maharaj. He knows what is good translation and what. I don't know. I heard that Banadas had translated it, maybe, but I don't know how good his translation is.
I've only seen the first chapters also in Kalyana Kalpataru from the same book. Huh?
Harinam Chintamani. Later, now I'm starting one. Medicine. Medicine. You get cure. Everything. Many times I have seen it. You cannot remember medicine if your karma not finished. Cannot remember. When I went to Badrikashram, that time also I took some medicine with me. I cured many persons also. Anyhow, but I am attacked by hidden diarrhea and blood dysentery. And I suffered too much. 1 month I suffered. But with that, I am running. My nature is like that. With blood dysentery and diarrhea, I am running to Kedarnath, Badrinath. 1 month I suffered there, taking some medicine. Also medicine, something worked, not full working. Lastly, it's happened. I come to Nabadwip, but
That medicine you gave me will not work for you? Same
I cannot remember what I had.
not polyphosphate. The allopathic, you gave me, what is the name of it? The strong pills for Giardia.
Oh no, I don't know that medicine.
No, that will not work for you now? Oh, you're talking about past. Past.
Then I came here and every day I am suffering. But blood dysentery gone. But other disturbance always with me and I am suffering. And diarrhea also.
Was heal that heal? You say heal diarrhea? Mountain heal? Yes, it's called heal diarrhea.
Very serious. But I am always thinking, what is medicine? What is medicine? Then one day, after 2 months, suddenly I remember one medicine. And that medicine's name knows everybody. And suddenly I took 1, 2 doses. This is my experience. And others also, for others also I have seen it. I cannot remember medicine until his karma finish. And when he suffers some, karma is finished, then medicine also coming in my mind and I'm telling him he's getting cured. Another thing I have seen, if I give some medicine to others, that disease sometimes coming to me and I am suffering. This is also very difficult to understand, and which it's possible I also cannot think. Yeah, I am well-wisher for someone. He is suffering from something, disease, and I know the medicine of disease. Naturally, I am giving that medicine to him. And he is getting cured, but that coming to me.
The Guru takes the karma?
What is explanation, I cannot say actually. It is not Guru Shishya relation. Anybody I am giving.
Some devotees come now. I cannot see, but there are. There's.
I am. Jai and
Jagabala
oh, Sudashapriya. Jagabalapu and oh,
Hashapriya Prabhu.
yeah. Come from I should come from where? This is your first time?
First time here, Maharaj.
Takes the truth.
Thank you for letting me know.
I'm very happy.
Not very
I am embarrassed to have some. Yeah, you come also.
Except from
What happened with why bring girls?
you can
Get them. I don't know. Hey. Oh, everyone comes. From Australia.
but not certainly, no.
Australia.
California.
California. Acha. দেখুন এরা সব মাসিক বাস করছে এটা হচ্ছে সেপ্টেম্বর অক্টোবর নভেম্বর ডিসেম্বর আচ্ছা nice. Okay. See, I'm talking fast. Your journey is no problem.
Nothing serious.
Something.
You come through Bangkok or something?
Yeah, thanks.
Thinking you're coming about three.
You are also fast here.
No.
I have few delays.
And that Prabhu, I have seen.
And he's coming.
I use your new Sishya, Maharaj. He became your Sishya.
Ananda
October.
Yes, I'm the big thing.
Ananda Vigraha. I told him to bring Brajamurti.
Very tired.
Did you rest in Thailand? Sure.
That's not rest.
Your plane was delayed getting here or something?
No, got there on time, but then it just took a long time to do everything. The hotel was far away from that airport.
Ah,
Yeah. That's her.
Yes,
Thai.
Pushta Krishna Prabhu always knows. That's okay. Just up there. Is up there still? Yes.
Yes.
Always thinking.
Was very. I don't think he considers that suffering.
His mood is very good.
Yes. One Sunday at the Sunday program, Krishna Prabhu gave a lecture. Manu asked him.
But was not coming.
No.
Again, no.
No. Came to Santa Cruz. He visited Krishna Prabhu at his home.
Maharaj just ordered deities from Russian locals.
Really?
But we heard some very depressing news, Maharaj, that some tour is there happening in May. You're going to Brazil and Caracas, but not coming to San Jose.
I got so soon. No, not me.
Who told? Mohan told you them.
Huh?
Mohan told you
Actually, I have seen if you tell anything to anyone, all devotees will know.
Broadcast.
They understand, they know it's a miracle. But if you say anything to someone, or if you give $5 to anybody, and that must be circulate. Anyway, everybody knows that.
Yeah, I was also saying you had not gone to Mexico and then so close to San Jose.
Not possible, Maharaj.
Actually, Maharaj comes with friends and you know Bhuvan Maharaj.
I don't.
Yes, Bhuvan Maharaj from Brazil. Guru Maharaj gave him much affection. Actually, he's the leader in Brazil. There is 200 devotees and they are waiting. And this time I have not got the visa. All arrangement made, but ticket also. Everything but no visa. Then I cannot go to Brazil and they was very upset. Actually, it is natural. From Colombia, we think we shall get visa from Colombia or from Caracas. It was not possible. They said, necessary to take visa from Delhi. Then I cannot go there. And for that, the Govinda Maharaj was very sad with the devotees there. And then he come here to fix up the date.
Make sure.
Make sure, and he will arrange visa. Then he will go back to Delhi.
Arvind Alochapur was coming on the 29th.
29th.
Yes.
Oh, very good news. Oh, he also suffered from me too much.
He was many years with Risha Copy in Washington.
Yes. Actually, I
Met
joined.
you at that time.
I joined when Damodar was the president. And I actually moved in Chicago. It was
You remember maybe history as that. Very simple-hearted with now. We can preach so much. You have capacity. And everybody knows the Srila Mahaprabhu. And
very famous. I heard so much talking about him.
yes,
Before he come.
And our Santa Cruz March, we have got through this book. Actually,
Through your mercy.
he arranged everything for us.
There's one Brazilian contribution to the San Jose Santa Cruz Mass. You know, one Brazilian contribution about preaching in Brazil. That's Vimala.
Oh, Vimala, yeah.
From Brazil.
Yes, no doubt. Vimala is very good. Fully dedicated to Krishna. I have got and I've got some sevas. I am very happy through that.
Look at this photo.
Huh?
This photo.
Oh,
There's no
yeah.
Where you got that photo? This photo.
Oh, yes.
Magazine.
No, never that.
এই ওরা যে রুগীটাকে নিয়ে গেল ডাক্তারে কি ওষুধ দিল না দিল আমাকে তো একটু জানাবে Nectarian ocean many you have not seen before.
Yeah, but now, you know,
Now you can see.
ocean sea.
The other issue?
One, two. But I not lost one family. And many devotees always
Not of one.
and devotees they are actually they are not taking so much care. And they are thinking, they are believing. They believe to the company. And I am always suspicious.
But yes,
Then until getting result, I'm not stopping my searching. I am standing there in the when all comes, then I am coming. This way.
Indians, domestic lines, when you go, they check. Please take a luggage. Then it on the plane. Even if post it.
That was in a suitcase or where?
No, box.
Box. So you post it.
Yeah. Just put a luggage.
That's not your fault.
No, we bought 5 cases of books. Just with box. Very fun. but they don't use. They actually, even they explain that again they call you abstract. Sitting room, like your room out there. Here would be a one room for sannyasis, one bedroom. Another room here, maybe Maharaj's room. Upstairs. Upstairs, yeah. With a bathroom shared, both rooms. And then this is
Baranda.
no, this is because the roof slopes like that. Then this is not usable. Maybe some closets here. Also, we were thinking on the roof to put a skylight to go down into the basement to bring some light into the basement. And here are the windows, the door, and then this door here and this door here. We're thinking of making large doors so they can be opened up. And if we want a large sitting area,
It's come to us.
Actually.
so
We are coming this way.
yes,
And that house where we went, the falling down house?
Coming from our printed press.
Yes.
coming this way. Here is a so here is the press is down here. Press is down here. We're going up the road.
And the falling down house is over here. Not on the map. It'd be right here.
Who choose a name like that for it? Like if land. If land.
If land. Engineers.
If it were like this.
Then we have some deal. But in Sampradaya places now, if we are not so vegetarian, then we have much chance and facility. And in the West, I don't know the marriage. শোনাদের মোটে ভালো নেই ভাই একটু করে দেখতে হচ্ছে জল খাচ্ছি প্রচুর পেটা হচ্ছে
Say a new garage.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, your son. This one? Should be what? This one?
And then also in the roof area, yeah, it's 6 feet. So enough for storage or maybe some people to sleep up there temporary. A lot of people are there. And
temporary deficiency.
temporary, yeah.
Yes.
And then here at the end,
Like Giri Maharaj have done.
yeah, right.
Windows are there?
Well, right now there's a vent. It's just a vent. But the vent can be taken out and you made it to the right side so you can put in a window. Yes.
So much they are making. Very, sometimes 50 items. Then Rasandis have no chance. Only Rasand can do some hot water. He can go downstairs and make hot water and come up.
No, we will have a little place
later is
electrical upstairs.
Electric outfit is
Yeah,
no
no
problem. Anywhere you can put it.
Yes.
We're thinking
Oh, look at this. This is kitchen. Huh?
Yeah. Same.
I need to existed. Maharaj, everything is past. Then approved, and they can follow. And sometimes
Your signature approval.
this is devotees. They are signature necessary for Janatama. His signature. He is proprietor, Jidamanu proprietor, no?
And Jivana.
And Jivana is proprietors. And they have big business, they have big.
Jivana's other house. She need not suffer. It's only me and you to mine.
And Jivana's house, which one?
Lady's house? That whole house for her?
You are the proprietor of all. You said what? You said you are the proprietor of that. Not exactly.
So Maharaj, may I leave these with you?
Oh, thank you. Very nice. This one.
Now we also need what? We need to make a well on the property.
Yes.
Well.
You need from.
It's my bucket and rope, right?
Huh?
Buckets and the rope. Get the rope.
Long rope. Yeah, I'm gonna put the rope on
Rope.
for 450 rope now. It's the elevation. I don't know, what is the elevation?
It's
Yeah.
200 feet.
Huh?
200 to 400. Starts at 200 feet elevation, or 300. It goes up 200 feet. So
Now we have one house in the way.
This called ashram.
Yes. That is Guadalajara. In Guadalajara. Yeah. Mexico. And another is Asmala, that is a rented house.
But when where we lay the cornerstone, there will be temple and everything.
Ashram Maharaj didn't come. He was going to come, but he didn't come because he was making a collection at Christmas time. And it was necessary. He had many different devotees making the collection.
Now
And after
I've got
Christmas,
some inspiration.
yeah, he was going around and collecting. And he's saying, look, if you want Govinda Maharaj to come to Mexico, we have to make this collection. And so that is what he's doing.
Now collection is made, now you must go to Mexico.
Maharaj, here some photographs.
Give carriage.
Yes.
That we can chant Hare Krishna and that we see how much it is. And the Purnananda.
We've seen them has been returned from tour. We've seen all main doors. They even signboard on the main door. Arrow.
Yes.
You gave the album.
Standing to them over there.
Did you give him the album?
Yes.
Slap?
Yes.
And put the new pages in it?
I don't know where. Again,
Some extra pages.
Garage house.
Alright.
What again? What a quick thing.
I know you.
Gallant, you don't beat.
Car garage.
So
No, let's see. Bash
I'd love to new pages. So I never saw the new pages.
গ্যারেজ হচ্ছে এটা বসে বসে এগুলো আছে
You saw them?
এইটাকে ভেতরটা চেঞ্জ করছে
I just saw him about a week ago.
এই হচ্ছে গ্যারেজ
I'm not a party in that.
60 by 60
I'm only doing some stuff which don't get to do.
এই একটা ঘর। এই হচ্ছে পাহাড়ের উপর চলে গেল এই রাস্তা এখানে সব ফুল টুল সব এইসব রয়েছে নতুন এরা সবাই তৈরি করছে এই যে গ্যারেজ বিগ গ্যারেজ